All right, let's welcome in Martellus Bennett, Super Bowl champion and former Patriots tight end. He knows a thing or two about playing football, but these days, he's spending more time behind a lectern as part of a hilarious new online school that teaches fans how to watch football. Thanks for joining us, Martellus. What's it like being Professor Bennett? It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's not quite like being Professor X, but it's the closest thing I can do right now, right? So I don't get to teach mutants how to use their superpowers, but I do get to teach people how to use their superpowers of watching the game while sitting on the couch. So it's been really cool. Plus, I'm a professor at a beer school. Who else could say that? Our mascot is a beer.
I love it. All right, tell us a little more about the program and how people can get involved.
So you just enroll at dosequis.com/edu, and when you enroll, you take an exam, which gives you a chance to win tickets to the college football championship game. So you go up there, you can even print out your certificate. It's not as nice as it could be unless you have great paper in your printer. So it's important to have good paper, but you get the certificate, you can hang it next to your diploma from another school. Now you have a beer diploma and a college degree. Your parents didn't see that coming.
And so what, you're giving people bowl cuts, you're asking them questions? What's going on here?
Yeah, so what I did was I hosted the Dos Equis college football bowl game. And basically what happens, people signed up for a chance to win tickets to a bowl game or win a bowl cut. I like to say that both were winners, but they didn't get but 7 or 8 of them didn't get what they desired. So basically I asked them different questions, like what's the 4-2-5 defense? You know, what's the zero blitz? What's happening? These type, just fundamental football questions that everyone watching the game should know. And if they got it wrong, they got a bowl cut. And we eliminated people as they got it wrong. And we had one winner because there could always only be one winner. But in this case, we had all winners because they won a bowl cut. So then I gave them a bowl cut, and I just
oh God, I can't imagine you doing that to me. But could you imagine doing that to any of your former Patriot teammates? What guy would you like to do that to?
Honestly, I didn't enjoy the bowl cuts as much as one would think. But there was some joy in seeing facial reactions of their hair being cut. So the actual cutting wasn't as enjoyable as seeing their reaction was, right? Like, you signed up for this, buddy. I didn't sign up for this. You thought you knew what you knew, but you didn't know what you didn't know. So therefore, you failed the exam, and you must get a bowl cut.
Imagine the reaction with Tom Brady doing it to Tom Brady.
Yeah, you mean you cut Tom Brady's hair. He probably has insurance on those locks.
All right, I want to talk a little NFL. Obviously, your brother spent some time with the Patriots this year, was traded last week to the Cowboys. Why do you think it didn't work out for him in Foxborough like it did for you? Because it really worked out well for you.
I was just different. I mean, I'm not him, or I'm not in the locker room, but, you know, that's my Patriot answer, in a Patriot way. But honestly, I just think it wasn't a good fit. They changed the defense. They thought they wanted to do different things in the defense, and they wanted to go a different way with the defense. As the Patriots do, they don't really do what's best for the players. They do what's best for that system that year. So that defense could change in a period of time because they feel like this is what's best for us to win games. And my brother's in a place where he, I mean, as any athlete, wants to contribute. I think the four down front in Dallas is a better fit for him as a defender. So it's all about fit, right? Trying to find ways to put people in position to succeed. And you want to, as an individual, you want to put yourself in the best position to succeed at your life. And if that's leaving one team to go to another, that's just the way it is. For me, it's different. I mean, for my position on the team is different. You know, being a tight end, different from defensive linemen in different ways. The way they like to rush, you know, the Patriots scheme a lot of their rushers. They don't really like just line up and beat guys one-on-one. You know, they set people up by knowing their pass protections and what they're trying to get to. And then my brother comes from a ecosystem of it's just like line up and beat the man in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it was just a system fit. I don't think it was like too much more than that.
Yeah, I gotcha. And the Patriots haven't received much production from the tight end position this year. I think they miss you in Gronk. Only 14 catches. Which retired former Pats tight end is likely to return this season? You or Gronk?
Gronk probably, because I'm not playing football anytime soon. I have no desire to play football whatsoever. It's really idiotic when I look at it. Like, I was doing that with my body? What is wrong with me? I was institutionalized from a young age to think that this was the way of life. Then you realize, like, dang, I got gypped a little bit from my childhood.
I'm with you on that one. I hope both you and Gronk stay unretired because you're doing great stuff off the field. Hey, a lot has been made this year about Tom Brady's. Hey, you're welcome, man. And it's true. It's absolutely true. And a lot has been made about Tom Brady's future. You know what he's like. You've seen his production this season. It's still at a high level. Everyone has an opinion on this, so I want yours. Do you think this is his last year in the NFL?
I mean, I have no idea. I think it might come down to the outcome of things toward the end of the year, but I feel like Tom is one of those guys, as long as he feels like he could compete at a high level, he will. I mean, Vince Carter's in his 22nd year of the NBA. I feel like him and Tom, you know, they probably been hanging, you know, that's just old guys playing sports. So, and then you get a part where it's kind of like what you do now, right? If you do something for 20 years, it's like who you are as a human being. So that's just something Tom just loves. This is why I think Tom doesn't retire. Because the thing that Tom enjoys the most in life is winning. I've never seen somebody who just wants to win. Like, right? You have a lot of quarterbacks who get upset when they don't get to throw the ball as much. But Tom, if we're running the ball 100 times and the ball is working, he's going to run it because it gives him the best possibility of winning. And I think that's the difference in him and personality. He does whatever it takes to win. And he just loves that feeling.
All right, so I want to ask you a little football question about this season. Patriots have a huge game this Sunday on NBC 10 Boston against the Ravens. Might be the game of the year. What will be the biggest key to this game right here? Is it the Patriots' defense versus Lamar Jackson and that offense of the Ravens?
I think it is. I think so because that Ravens offense is the one that is the type of offense where the scrambling quarterback is the one that gives the Patriots defenses problems. You know, you got to hold up a little bit longer because they play a lot of man-to-man. When a quarterback's able to create more time by scrambling, guys are able to get open because it's harder to guard guys for, you know, they may have to guard him for 3 seconds in a drop-back quarterback, but now he stands to play 5-6 seconds here. That's much tougher to defend.
All right, so you obviously had an incredible year with the Pats in 2016. Last question for me. Tell me one of your favorite stories about your time in New England that fans here would really appreciate.
I mean, there's so many stories, I think. Probably just, like when I first moved to town, one of my favorite things was how welcoming the team was. When I first moved to town, I didn't have a place to stay, so I used to sleep on Gronk's couch. And it just shows you the type of person that Gronk was. He's like, oh, you can sleep on my couch. So I was crashing on, here's a millionaire crashing on another millionaire's couch.
Was it a nice couch?
It was okay. It's not my taste, but yeah, it's Gronk's taste, as you could imagine. So yeah, I'm an Italian leather guy, you know. Gronk is an American leather guy. That just sums it up, right? So, but yeah.
Hey, Martellus, I appreciate the time. Good luck with your new project. Enjoy what you got going ahead. Stay off the football field. Keep that brain healthy and keep on working hard, my friend.
Thank you, man. Have a great day.
You too.